It's going to be a collection of ILs that the racers are racing against each other. They get a point for every victory. Almost every map is legal except for a few that are banned, such as Abyss 2, Beacon 1, the Pilot's Gauntlet, and lots of auto-scroller boring levels. Pretty much every map is in the pool. The Arc and Trial by Fire, which were banned in the group stage, are now legal. And our starters are Beacon 2, Effect and Cause 2, and Blood and Rust.
I feel like finals
All right.
match. I was.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and butt in real quick. Rainy, what is your first map ban?
I think Beacon 2.
Beacon 2, very common ban.
Okay. In that case, I'll go with ENC2 then.
Cool. Let me get the prediction started real quick.
Okay.
Prediction is started. Stream. Prediction is started. Get your bets in now. Also, Rainy, can I get a quick delay check? When I say go, Rainy, I'm gonna want you to wait. Do I have your stream in open right now? Okay. I'm gonna wait till your stuff loads in, Rainy, and then when I say go, I'm gonna want you just to press I can't make words right now. Sorry, hold on. I'm figuring out like 3 other things.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. Is yours like not showing up for me? That's so weird. Okay. All right. So this is just for Sanaka.
A pretty big delay. So.
Or sorry. This is just for Rainy Sanaka. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was only about 3 seconds. That's not that bad at all. Okay, cool. Let me get that up on screen here. Okay. All right. If both runners want to get into the loading screen, I will count you down.
Oh God.
Oh, and by the way, do both of you have a deafen key, a deafen hotkey?
I do not.
I do not.
Okay, I'm going to be manually deafing you at the start of the match. If one of the commentators wants to grab Sanaka for me, I will grab Rainy.
Would you mind muting me as well?
Yep,
by the way?
can do.
All right.
I'll definitely mute you.
Sanaka. Okay, and I'll get Rainy.
Yep.
All right, I will count y'all down. 3 or start on go. 3,
yep.
2, 1, go. All right. Here we are, the first match of final bracket. Sapphire and Smitty, welcome to the commentary booth. Thank you so much. How we doing?
I'm hungover but alive. I'm ready to watch some Titanfall.
I was so excited for the like premiere that I forgot to practice. So
yeah, I wanted to get some practice in today too. Oh my, you could look at the nerves on these two right now too. You could tell they are both very, very shaky. Tournament nerves. Oh, Sanaka's going for the frag boost and gets a good one. Misses the wall kick though. Fortunate, they both get a very nice frag boost. Sanaka fortunate not to die in the fire right there, being at 1 HP from the frag. That can be really spooky. Considering the stream delay, I would say Rainy probably has a rather small lead at the moment. Let's see, 57 button for Sanaka. Oh, they are neck and neck. I take it back. They are right next to each other. So actually pretty much identical button times coming into the beginning with Effect and Cause 2 here, or of our first segment here in Effect and Cause 2. So sorry if my commentary is a bit all over the place. I was like scrambling for the last like 5 minutes setting up. So it'd be like that.
We're all really hyped right now.
Yeah, I think everybody watched that intro video and everyone's just like, oh my god. So Sanaka getting a bit better draw going into the second Anderson room. Effect and Cause Chapter 2 has by far and away been the most popular starter that we've seen. It's a pretty interesting level. It's broken up by these long dialogue sequences, but everything in between is pretty intense movement. This next segment coming up here, Hell Room, is usually the decider here. How both of these players tackle this is going to be really interesting. For folks that don't know, Rainy does have the fastest console time. They are the current fastest console player, not controller player necessarily, but they are playing on a PS4. And it looks like they're both opting for the same frag setup. Sanaka misses the boost. Rainy is lucky not to die to that. They both flub the exact same thing, which is another common thing we've seen before. So we have a bit of a console versus PC matchup here and controller versus keyboard. Oh no, he got a checkpoint. He got a checkpoint.
He got a checkpoint. Oh.
This so that could have been really, really bad. That checkpoint can sometimes send you all the way back to before the first dialogue. And so, Rainy very lucky not to die to that frag there. They get a pretty decent boost. This isn't insurmountable for Sanaka, but it's not going to be good. What I find that a lot of players don't understand is that you can just manually. Okay, Rainy is holding it together.
Very
This is
close.
gonna. Yeah. Oh, Sanaka! Oh, dude.
Time. Oh no.
I feel like we've all been there, where you just you mean to jump or something, you just press the wrong button. Absolute spaghetti from both players here, and I think this is looking pretty comfortable for Rainy at this point. What I was gonna say is what I feel like most players don't understand with when you die is that you can manually revert to checkpoint if you get a death screen like that, and it saves like 5 seconds, not 5 seconds, probably like 3 seconds, which would have been really beneficial for Rainy or for Sanaka there.
But yeah, real unfortunate hell rooms from both of these. Sanaka tries to go for Snuggle Slide, but unfortunately doesn't get it.
Yep, and pretty much once you get to the bottom of the vent, if someone's in the lead, they're generally going to hold on to that. So this is looking pretty easy for Rainy right now. They're going to pull out a 331. That was probably a 330, but my timer was slow. And then we'll undeafen and unmute both of them when they're both done. You did not miss too much, Mystic. Don't worry, buddy. Hey, Passy. Yeah, and then 350-ish is pretty much never going to do it in a tournament setting, unfortunately. 354 for Sanaka. I'll grab Rainy. He'll grab Sanaka.
Damn.
Cool. Rainy takes that game with a 331 to Sanaka's probably around a 350. I didn't account for the death load screen there, but Sanaka, what did your timer read?
I didn't have my timer up. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Make sure to have that up for the future.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
Cool.
Or
So
I can.
Oh,
He's gone.
Oh no.
Rainy, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, Rainy takes game one. Sanaka, what is your counter pick?
Oh, that is a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Oh crap! What have I practiced a lot so far? Should we do it? Honestly, I feel like we should do it. This is gonna be like the first ever like premiere for this this mission. Let's do Trial by Fire.
All right, here we go.
Damn.
This was banned in the group stage. It is now
no.
legal for final bracket. This is Trial by Fire. I'm gonna let y'all load in and I'll count you down.
Rainy,
I think when I was practicing for this tournament, I felt like no one would be crazy enough to pick Trial by Fire.
Oh.
Rainy, all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
say is that I wish you best of luck with Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like Trial by Fire is going to be a super popular pick, honestly.
I think so too. It's a very interesting counter pick, which we'll get into once we get the match started here. Are both runners ready?
I am.
I am. Let me just get my last bit up here.
Okay.
For some reason, it started without me starting it. For some reason, I don't know why.
Yep.
All right, there we go. I'm good to go.
Okay, I'll grab Rainy once again for Defen if someone else wants to grab Sanaka. Are both runners ready?
Yep.
I am ready. Yep.
Cool. All right, start on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right, so this is the first time we've seen Trial by Fire. This is an extremely interesting counter pick because there is no other level in Titanfall 2 like this. This is a level that is based pretty much entirely around resource management and Titan combat. So there is no pilot movement whatsoever, unless I guess you're doing all helmets for this. So this is definitely an interesting pick from Sanaka. There is also an element of RNG in here. The first half of this mission is an escort mission between for Sarah, the Titan that you saw at the beginning there, and her positioning can get caught up, or her positioning depends a lot on Titans that are between her and her destination. So you have to both clear out all the Titans as efficiently as possible and clear a path for Sarah. It is possible to, just get really bad RNG, and even if you clear the path, Sarah still gets caught up on something. But most of the time, if she is getting caught up on something, it's usually something a runner missed.
Last night in Doom.
Yeah,
Very
Sanaka
stinky.
takes a ton of damage going to the left side, but they do get a battery pretty quickly. The runner's opting for different opening strats here. Brainy is getting beat up over on the right side. They do end up getting a battery.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it was very, very
That's
close.
really close. I've been in that situation one too many times to count.
Yeah, they
And
both take
Sanaka's
different
moved
strats here.
again.
Yeah, the general strat that the runners are looking for here is they want to clear. There's 2 waves of Titans that spawn, and to access the second wave, they have to kill a certain number of Titans from the first wave. And they opted for different strats there. You can go either to the left side or the right side. One isn't necessarily faster than the other, but I generally find the right side to be a bit more consistent. They're both having a pretty rough clear right now. I would say this is pretty bad from both of them. They're waiting for a certain dialogue line, which is going to be Sarah saying, "Pilot, you're with me," or in Mandarin, I'm going to butcher this. It sounds something akin to "Teyu Komalai." I believe that Sanaka or Rainy just got it. If I looked on their screen, and Sanaka is still looking for one. Sanaka just got the
Sanaka
second
just
wave
got the Titan
spawns.
drop. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That is super bad. Yeah, so Sanaka having pretty much a nightmare scenario clear here. You're usually supposed to get that second wave spawned within like, the first like 20 seconds or so, and so they're sitting here. I mean, oh my God, this is really bad. It's been a
This is
long time
really
since I saw one.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, and he didn't kill the Brood either, so Sarah still has a chance of getting caught up on him.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Sarah's positioning on Rainy's screen. Generally speaking, you'll hear Sarah, she'll have a dialogue line that indicates when she gets through the first doors there. So I'm not quite sure where Rainy is, but Rainy definitely, even though their trial by fire hasn't been great, is in a much better position than Sanaka right now. So Rainy has cleared out most of the escort mission part of the level. Let's check on Sarah's positioning. He's going to go to the elevator, and Sarah's right there. Yep, you see the nod of approval from Rainy. So Rainy in position to take this game too pretty handily. I would say they have a strong, almost like 30-second lead over Sanaka right now.
Oh, and Sanaka mismanaged their core, so I don't think they're going to be able to get it before. They might be able to get it before the elevator. They used one of the. I don't think they're going to get it. They used a bit of the sword core on the Scorchin North Star that dropped, so they mismanaged their Titan. Their Titan resources.
I definitely question this as a counterpick from Sanaka. I think maybe the idea there was like, oh, I'm gonna leave it up to RNG, like I don't know if I can beat Rainy normally, so I'm just gonna try and like roll the dice. But I think people misjudge Trial by Fire as being a super random level when a lot of time it is extremely influenced by player skill. And it looked like it looked like Rainy was just a lot more adept at this sort of this skill set in general than Sanaka was. So yeah.
Because it's RNG based on which Titans you killed or how much core you used on each Titan and stuff like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so Rainy is just kind of cruising to victory now. There's no way that Sanaka gets this lead back right, and you can see they don't even have core here. So generally, you want to have core when you come to the top of the elevator, like Sapphire was saying, and that allows you to sword core all the way through this final segment here.
Oh, Sanaka's just gonna go for it too. I mean, in that situation, you might as well.
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna finish my sandwich while we wait for them to finish up.
Yeah, Rainy's just about done. At the end level trigger, just about there, I believe.
If I mess up the Titan core, I usually, I'm like off rhythm or whatever, I usually go for the all helmets cores, which involves using them a little bit later and picking up the second core in that lower down area. They're like 2 tones.
Yeah.
We saw sub 5 from Rainy, which isn't it's like a pretty decent time, I would say, generally speaking. I mean,
Yeah, that's not a bad time.
I feel like high level times are like sub 530 or something like that, or sub 430, but sub 5 is not bad at all. All right, let's undeafen them. All right. GG's.
So,
Rainy takes
who
that
won?
one with a 455 to a 430 or to a 535 from Sanaka.
Oh.
Sanaka, dude, that opening door clear, fuck, man.
Yeah, I got really unlucky with Sarah.
I got real lucky.
Yeah.
All right. So we're moving
That
on
was-
to.
and
Ga-
that,
Sorry.
That's like at the beginning, I just didn't know what to do. Just kind of looking around to get a shield. Battery, I mean.
Yeah, that was like very, very stressful just watching both of you be doomed.
What
And 1
is?
second, I'll reconnect and disconnect. I can't hear Bri or Seth.
Like
Oh,
when I
interesting.
was doing, I was like, please don't, please don't.
All right. What is the
Please don't
third?
do
What's
this.
the third counter pick or second counter pick here, Sanaka?
Um. I guess I'll go with fold.
Fold it
Fold.
is, and we're running from the cutscene since Rainy's on console. So, all right.
Yeah, I apologize, Sanaka,
you're
for wasting 3 minutes of your time.
You're all good. If you
Fine, don't worry
if you
about
also
it.
want to get loaded in, I will count you down ASAP.
Okay, I'm loading in.
Let me know when you're both ready.
Just updating my splits here.
I'm loading in.
Yes, it is a best of 5. That is correct.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm
Cool.
good to go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I see Tron took a game off of Vizzy.
Yeah, Tron did take a game off Fizzy. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I think it was just a game, though. I think otherwise Fizzy won the set.
Yep.
All right. So, given that
Both
Rainy
of
is
us
on
are-
console, we are sitting through the cutscenes here. This is an interesting
Yep.
counter pick from Sanaka. I'm not sure if this is a particularly strong level for them, but I guess we'll see. Judging by how their Titan combat went last time, and considering that Titan combat is a pretty big part of this level, I think ultimately I'm kind of questioning Sanaka's counterpick strategy in general. I felt like Effect and Cause 2, they kept it pretty competitive, especially movement-wise, aside from dying in cryo storage. Like otherwise, they were neck and neck the whole time. So I'm definitely I'd like to be proven wrong here, definitely. But
Definitely.
I'm wondering how effective this counterpick strategy is gonna be from Sanaka, because I think Trial by Fire was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, Sanaka's pilot movement is much more of an asset to them than their Titan movement and combat seems to be.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting curb dance at the beginning of this from both of them.
Yeah, we got to wait through about 3 minutes of cutscenes here till we get started. Oh, sorry for the mouse on screen. My bad.
Yeah, they do be vibing though.
Yep. While we're doing that, I am gonna take a look at a bracket update here, see if we got anything new. I'm not sure if any of the new matches have been reported at all from any other TOs. Tournament results: Fizzy 3, Tron 1. Fizzy moves on to round 3. They are our first round 3 victor. That's cool. Okay.
They're neck and neck.
Yeah, this cutscene is normally about 3.5 minutes long. If both players are on PC, they're allowed to skip this segment by loading a note or by loading a save file that we have. Kind of think of it as like a race file in Super Mario Sunshine. But as it stands, we're sitting through this. I'm really curious to see if we're gonna see any sort of a lead built in this first like minute or so. The pilot movement at the beginning here is some of the most difficult in the entire game.
Yeah, it's real touchy. And especially like if you die anywhere in like most of this area because you don't get the checkpoint most of the time, it's a soft lock and it's
Yeah.
very not fun.
I need to have my mouse not appear on screen like this. Sorry.
Thank you, Dargy.
He's cheering them on.
Yes. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you so much. appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so we're almost there. We're almost there. About 4 minutes later, we're almost there. We're getting there.
We gotta bring BT's hopes and dreams with us.
Yeah, the data core that is in one of the weirdest positions I've ever seen in sci-fi. It's just like right in the face.
Did 356? Did Rainy mess up the dialogue skip? Because Rainy's lost about like 4 or 5 seconds. I think Rainy messed up the early dialogue, the Floatza strat. So Sanaka actually already has a pretty considerable lead. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, what are you doing?
Sanaka
What are you doing?
So.
Yeah, much better opening movement here from Rainy. They definitely have cut a lot of that deficit back, even just coming through this first skinny door here. So yeah, there is a strat you can do right at the beginning where if you walk back into the fire, you skip about 5 seconds of dialogue. It looks like Sanaka got it and Rainy didn't. That said, Rainy is pretty much tied with Sanaka's positioning more or less at this point, probably about only a second behind now. Rainy's movement through here looking a lot more adept, a lot cleaner overall, much fewer bonks. This segment in particular is pretty nice for analog like controller movement, just because lurchless is really nice over these long stretches. And yeah, here we go. It's I would say Rainy has a lead at this point if you account for the stream delay. So
definitely, but a small bonk there. Oh, and missed like the little computer thing, but
yeah.
Back up.
Oh, okay. That
no.
Oh, good recovery though. That's a decent recovery route. Yeah. All right, so let's look at this. So that's an install starting at 5:19. And Rainy's right back to square one, install at 5:24. So they're back to that 5-second deficit again. So they got their work cut out for them. Absolutely not insurmountable. There's a lot of level left to play. We'll see what core build strats they go for here. Recently we had Snugglepug introduce the Snuggle Horror, as we're calling it, which is the Legion core build. It's about a second faster than doing it the old way, though it's a bit more RNG dependent.
So Sanaka is going for Snuggle Core, it looks like, and so is Rainy.
Only gets 40%, so that is a pretty weak. You can get as much as 80 from there, so that's pretty weak. Oh, and Rainy actually opting for Tone. Okay. And it seems like, I wonder if Rainy made the decision at the last second, because they had Legion out until the very end, and then they swapped to Tone after like they had kind of lost the optimal layout of the Titans there. So it makes me wonder if they were like, maybe I'll go for it, and then they decided just to go for the comfort. A little early on the disembark jump from Sanaka to get the door skip here. You want to make sure that you're right under the lip of the door when you do it. And Rainy opts for just yeah, very smooth from Rainy. They opt, instead of going for the disembark jump, just to do like a
grunt bonk, though.
Yeah, a bit of a disembark boost from behind, and Sanaka dies.
Oh no,
this could be the worst checkpoint. Oh, they got a good checkpoint. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's a really lucky checkpoint to get there. There are a ton of specters with rocket launchers down at the end of this hallway that can kill you if you don't kill them and avoid their rockets. Fortunately, Sanaka gets a really good checkpoint that could send you all the way back to the beginning of the Titan segment, but Sanaka only loses probably around 10 seconds there rather than over 30. So
Rainy's back in the lead now.
Yeah, Rainy with a really strong lead. Sanaka's gonna have to put together a lights out Sloan fight.
Sloan fight could still go very wrong though.
Yeah.
Sloan fight could go. I'm excited to see if either of these players get pre-charge.
Yeah, we haven't seen it in tournament yet. We have not seen it in any sort of tournament match. So this is looking good from Rainy so far. A bit of an early core though. It doesn't look like they got the flame trap down either. So the second phase is going to be a little slow. But that said, they're moving on. Here, let's watching the second phase now.
Oh.
Rainy looks like Sanaka messes up the manip for the second wave a little bit. This is looking really.
Doesn't get core off of Sloan. That's real unfortunate.
Yeah, this is looking really solid for Rainy right now. 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe. They just barely ran out of core at the end. I think they're a little bit behind on dialogue. I don't think Rainy has pre-charge here. Rainy's health pool is a little bit low too. They should be fine. I don't believe that Rainy got pre-charge. I'm pretty confident they didn't. I was trying to look at the dialogue lines, but I couldn't tell.
Doomed by that brute at the end. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, Sanaka definitely did not get pre-charge either.
No, Sanaka's just had a very unfortunate Sloan fight as a whole.
It would have been really interesting to see how this panned out had they not died here. I think this would have been a lot closer, honestly.
No pre-charge for Rainy.
Yeah.
We almost had a synced up Sloan fight.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. But yeah, overall, a really solid Sloan fight for Rainy. I think the only big mistake they had was running out of core at the end and not being able to slice the third Reaper, but otherwise they put that together really handily. As it stands right now, though, this is looking like a 3-0 for Rainy as they move on to the next match. We also, another bracket update, Cash wins 3-1 over Mascout. Cash 3-1 over Mascout.
They played the Arc.
Oh, wow. That was probably a Mascout pick, I bet. That was probably a Mascout pick. Which means that Cash will be up against Viz later on. That should be really interesting.
That's going to be a fun one.
And if I beat Deceptix, then I'll be going up against either Cash or Viz.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bracket is just... It was already, like, very scary, so I'm just glad Cash won, so that I'm not going against him in losers if I end up losing to Doki.
Oh, Mascout says they did counterpick Arc and it worked beautifully, LMAO. Was that your single win? Was that your single win, Scott? Is Brad competing? Yes, I am competing. I'm likely playing Reginald's later on today.
But yeah, this still could go wrong for Rainy. Like, Escape still has, like, you can still die in Escape and you can still lose time there. But it is looking handedly for Rainy right now.
I always have to just go eyes off the timer completely during this segment, because whenever I look at my live split during this escape sequence, I die.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts here. And you can get crouch locked in quite a few different areas. So there are definitely things that can go wrong. I think Rainy would have to die multiple times for this to go in Sanaka's favor, and they almost bonked the rock right there, which is really crucial. It looks like they hold crouch on the slide, which is going to cost them a little bit of time, but nothing that's going to bring this back for Sanaka at the moment. Yeah, they're just playing it safe, just taking wall kicks off the walls, no funny business. They go straight through the tree. Oh, are they? There we go.
Backwards.
Okay, 11:30 for Rainy. Sanaka not too far behind even after all that nonsense.
Oh yeah, if Sanaka hadn't have died, this would have been...
This would have been really close.
Quite a matchup.
It would have been really close, yeah. This should still be a sub 12 for Sanaka as well, I think, if they're able to get a really good boost at the end here.
Through the tree? Might have gone off to the right just a little bit.
All right.
Right.
And that is a 3-0 for Rainy over Sanaka. Sanaka, so unfortunate. So unfortunate
Yeah.
in the Spectre hallway. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
I died to the giant like hallway during the right before the Sloan fight.
Oh, that is very unfortunate.
Yeah. Good games though, Rainy. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was very epic.
Very epic.
Yeah. Whew.
Epic.
Would do it again.
All right.
I appreciate the games.
I'm going to go ahead and start setting up for the next game immediately. Thank you guys so much for running. GG's to both of you and GG's to Rainy. Let's see, who do we have up on commentary next? We have Sapphire staying on and Forte as well. Okay, cool. So if the rest of y'all wouldn't mind excusing yourselves from the commentary booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck,
Alrighty.
Brian.
Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you.
Take care, bye.